You bringing your kid to court because you know you're gonna go to jail?
I got sentenced on felony court.
Knock it off. Knock it off. And go tell them. Just think you can make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I got people saying, you know, I don't care. You know, not the move.
You know, I've seen a lot of wild courtroom moments, but this one takes the cake. This guy, let's just call him Mr. Genius, decided to bring his kid to court on the day he's getting sentenced. Why? Because deep down he knows he's going to jail and apparently thought a baby might buy him sympathy points. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. The judge looks right at him and goes, "Are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're going to jail?"
Areas Travante Client. You will be 716 3361.
Michael Carmen, 734 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Your name?
That area's
What, are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're gonna go to jail?
No, Your Honor.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
Don't play games with me. I don't want people playing games with me.
I don't play exactly.
Listen. You better call somebody and have them come and get that child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now. And then we'll call the case. What I'm gonna do, I'm not quite sure. But I've seen this little trick before. I mean, I didn't just get here 2 months ago, okay? We'll call somebody, get the child. I'll call the case when we're ready. And I'm telling you, if you leave, you're gonna have a big problem with me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, as far as his employment status, he, since January of 2024, has been working at Cosmic Comics, both in Livonia and Fraser. Both locations earned $340 a week. He'll lose that job if he has to go to jail. He has been living in Romulus with his girlfriend. They've been together since 2019. They have 2 children together, ages 1 and 7 months. He just made arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old. Your Honor, he's not been incarcerated in several years. He does have a pending matter in Wayne County that's set for sentencing next Monday.
Mr. Mohammed, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
You wrote down full restitution on this. I just want you to be aware, this is the B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more. I just want you to be aware that none of the victims are here. Or less than 200, I'm sorry. This he pled the count. Count 2 was dismissed. He pled. Lisa, just confirm that my understanding is correct. It looks like he pled guilty to count 1, which is the 1 year, and count 2 was dismissed. Is that true?
That's correct.
So I just want you to be aware of that.
And Judge, I apologize. Which case is this?
This is Tri-Areas Travante Client. It's a B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. It's a 1 year. So I just want you to be aware. I called the names. You're not here. You just put down PSI full restitution, and none of them show. So I'm not going to order any restitution out of this thing.
And Judge, may I ask, does the court send notices to them or?
Yeah, we did send notes.
Okay.
The probation department did when I ordered the pre-sentence report.
So,
Okay.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Carmen?
Yeah, since my client shares, you know, the care and custody of 2 young children, his girlfriend that he lives with. If he's got to go to jail, it's going to be very hard on our young family.
And the guy actually says, "No, Your Honor." Yeah. Sure, buddy. The judge isn't buying it for a second. You can practically hear the disappointment dripping from his voice. Then the judge hits him with a classic, "Don't play games with me." And man, the tone in that room just changes. You can tell this judge has seen this move before, probably 100 times.
You should think about these things before we go out and steal. I mean, seriously.
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't know if you do or not. I find it a little hard to believe. I mean, you could sit and give me lip service, but you had a RNC motor vehicle in 2021, you had a domestic, where you didn't comply with probation in 22. Conviction was entered on that. You had a retail fraud 23, we're just convicted of felony retail theft in Illinois. We have another case, you're bound over to the 33rd, I'm sorry, bound over from here, stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. If that's the case he's going to be sentenced on?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a sentencing agreement in that case of 2 years probation.
I mean, that's great.
Letting just inform the court.
No, I get it. I'm just telling you, he's got it, bench warrants out of the 34th for assault and battery. Bench warrant out of the 52nd for retail fraud 3. The bench warrant for retail fraud 3 out of Southgate. Retail fraud bench warrant out of the 16th. You up on any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
I've been taking care of the warrants since I've been out, Your Honor, and
Lisa, can you run his lien again for me, please? This lien is a few days old. Let me just double check.
And my client indicated he's contacted those courts.
You contact.
yes, Your
What
Honor.
do you mean?
I contacted those courts and they told me that I have to turn myself in and see it.
Well, you haven't taken care of the warrants then, have you?
No, I have been taking care of some of the warrants, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have been taking care of a
All
number.
right, I'm gonna just check with her and see. Now you're breaking into cars. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You've been unemployed and then you were working at Fast Splash Car Wash. You collected money on a bridge card. You need to go back and get a GED or a diploma. You need to work harder. I don't know why you're not working. You need to work. That's your decision though. But to go out and support a family by feeding all the time is not the answer.
Your Honor, he is working, and I updated the court on that.
I know you did, but still, this report was just done, right? This report was just, let me just double check this. So I ordered the pre-sentence report on March 25th. I'm just telling you that they reported then that he was unemployed for the past 8 months. Why were you unemployed for the 8 months preceding that report?
I wasn't unemployed, Your Honor. I was just helping my baby mother going through the postpartum and dealing with the kids. I was still working,
Well, you told them you were unemployed. Reports being unemployed for the past 8 months.
and I don't know why I put that, and I shouldn't have put that. I've been working since January 2024.
Times parents walking in with a baby, thinking it's gonna melt his heart. Not today. The judge tells him flat out, call someone to pick up the child or you're going to have a problem. That's when you realize this judge means business. No emotion, no sugarcoating. Just law and order. And while all that's happening, his lawyer tries to spin the family man angle. You know the type. Your Honor, he's been working hard, he's got a girlfriend, 2 kids, he's supporting his family. Like that somehow cancels out Grand Theft Auto. Man, I can't.
All right. Lisa, you don't see any of those other warrants. I think you just answered my question. You don't see any other warrants cleared out of the locations I just mentioned, right?
I'm just running it right now. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
No, I don't see any other warrants.
You don't see what?
I don't see any other warrants.
Well, I'm just saying, see the lien in here, but probation reported open warrants issued to the 37th District Court, 16th, the 28th, the 34th, and the 52-3 District Court. Do you see any of those warrants on this lien now?
No, I just ran it and I do not see any warrants.
Good. All right, well, anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
He did not spend any time in jail on this, correct?
No.
Where's the child now?
She's going, Your Honor.
I'm sorry,
She's going, Your Honor.
was your the mother of the child here?
No, she wasn't here. Someone else came and picked her up.
You're supposed to mean like you become a professional thief. 200 fines, 400 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 7 1/4, and 40 days jail. You'll serve 325 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. I'll let you pay those at the rate of $75 per month. And I will let that start beginning on June the 15th. If you don't have the money at any point, you call the court. I'll be happy to give you an extension. You have 21 days to write it over. 2-B-716-3361. Mr. Bryant, you need.
Here is Brian.
Listen. I'm not gonna put up with you yelling and screaming back there anymore. If I have to call you out here again, I'm gonna give you 30 days for contempt on top of the time that I just gave you. 30. You don't get to act like that. I hope you clearly and fully understand me. If you don't, I'm gonna have you out because I would hear you again. And then I'm gonna lock you up for 30 days. And we're gonna do this all day long. You're not gonna make a scene here in the courtroom. That sentencing, if anything, was too light. I'm not playing with you,
How is it too late?
Mr.
I have a judge that I gotta go to felony court. This is district court. I got sentencing on felony court.
Knock it off. Knock it off. And go tell them. You have 5 or 6 felony, you have 5 or 6 theft offenses, you're breaking into people's cars. You just think you could make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Good, come here, contempt of court, bring him up.
No, bro.
You're gonna send another.
You're gonna get
I got people saying, I don't care. Ain't ready not to move. Kill up. People stop for kill me. Be over. Run over flat. Run this shit over. At all. So I got surgery on Monday night. You got fuck on my shit. Oh my man. Stop. Fuck with me, bro.
All right. Settle down.
You off, man.
Go down.
No, you're gonna get taken, bro. Taste me, dude. Taste me.
We don't want it. We don't.
Taste me. Stop resisting. Like I got kids that I gotta raise by myself.
You ain't making it any better.
You keep making it seem like I'm just a thief. I gotta prove that I'm
Let's see what you're doing.
I gotta prove
Knock
it
it off. First, knock it off.
Hey, listen to me.
Look at this.
You're making it twice as bad.
Mr. Bryant, go back in the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, except for the initial jail term. One more word, and I'm telling you, you're doing 30 more days.
How many days?
Enough. Enough. Just control yourself.
Okay.
Stop stealing.
Stand when they play that card. Everyone's got a family. But not everyone decides to steal cars like it's a mission in GTA 5. The judge starts reading off this guy's rap sheet, and it just keeps going. Retail theft, assault, probation violations, stolen property, financial fraud. At this point, I'm thinking, this guy's not a defendant. He's a career collector of criminal charges. And here's the best part. When the judge asks why he hasn't cleared his bench warrants, the guy says, "Oh, I've been taking care of them." Then in the same breath admits he hasn't. Bro, that's like telling your wife you took out the trash while it's still sitting.
Yeah, it is like already. Yeah, bro.
Go left side, to the other side.
It's real good problems out here, real life, bro. And y'all just be locking the fuck up for no reason. I never understood that, bro. But a woman could be anything, bro. Don't let her go. She be good. A woman be good, bro. A woman be good, bro.
Sitting right there by the door. You can see the judge trying not to lose it. He's flipping through papers like, you're breaking into cars, lying on reports, skipping court dates, and now you want sympathy because you've got kids? The man's patience is hanging by a thread. Then the defendant hits him with the ultimate excuse. I wasn't unemployed. I was just helping my baby's mother through postpartum. And the judge just stares. You can almost feel that silent, really? Hanging in the air. I mean, come on. You told probation you were unemployed for 8 months, but now you're claiming you were working and playing stay-at-home dad? The math isn't mathing, my guy. It's like saying, I didn't lie. I just told a different truth. Honestly, the whole thing feels like a slow-motion train wreck. And you know what's wild? Using your kid for sympathy like that can actually backfire in court. If the judge sees it as manipulation, he'll go harder. And judging by the look on this judge's face, he's right on the edge. So after the judge goes through this guy's entire criminal history, which honestly sounds like a full season of bad decisions, he finally lays down the sentence. 40 days in jail. That's it. 40 days. And the way this dude reacts, you'd think the judge just gave him 40 years. The judge tells him, you'll serve 40 days, pay your fines, and if you don't, you'll sit longer. Pretty fair if you ask me. But right then, the switch flips. He starts mumbling, rolling his eyes, clearly not liking what he just heard. The judge stops him immediately. Mr. Bryant, I'm not going to put up with your yelling and screaming back there. And you can feel it. That courtroom energy goes from tense to dangerous. The judge says, if I have to call you out here again, you're getting 30 more days for contempt. That's not a threat. It's a promise. And what does this guy do? He keeps talking. Every time the judge gives him an inch, he takes a mile, so the judge calls it contempt of court. Bring him up. You can hear the officers getting ready to move, and that's when the guy starts melting down. He starts yelling, something about having surgery on Monday, saying the system's unfair and blaming women for his problems. Like, bro, you stole a car. This isn't a therapy session. The judge just shakes his head, calm, collected, totally done. He literally tells the bailiffs, take him to the back. One more word, and I'm giving you another 30 days. And finally, silence. You could hear a pin drop. Now here's the thing. The judge actually decides to let bygones be bygones. He sticks with the original 40 days and lets the guy cool off. But come on! That was mercy. Straight up mercy. This guy was daring the judge to lock him up longer, and somehow still walked out with a slap on the wrist. Let's be real. 40 days for a guy with multiple thefts, assault, fraud, and probation violations? That's not punishment. That's a vacation with bad food. I've had school detentions that felt longer than that. And look, I'm not saying throw the book at him, but the man has 5 or 6 prior theft offenses. He's out here treating crime like a career path and still can't figure out why life keeps hitting him hard. I mean, at some point, maybe, just maybe, it's not the system. Maybe it's you. And the funniest part? When the judge says, stop stealing, it's like he's talking to a toddler who keeps sticking a fork in a socket. Simple advice that somehow never gets through.